Alright, hello and welcome to another Marvel Snap deck highlight, and I'm going to be showcasing just, the meta right now, which is Hela, and more Hela, it feels like. It's like Hela supplemented by a couple Agamotto decks that are like, okay, but can't keep up with Hela. So yeah, I mean, unless you've been sleeping under a rock, you've probably noticed that Hela is like really good. Notably because of the Skaar change in the OTA last Thursday, 2 Thursdays ago. That made him now a 7 cost, so that means he slots into Hela as a unique cost. Also, another card that goes over Hela's head, so Sif has 2 targets now instead of just death. So, yeah, I mean, a lot of good things coming from that speed I don't think is going to be doing a whole lot, considering Elysium. And the main problem with Hela is kind of, I guess, twofold. One, her own personal stat line is big. Her being a 6/9 is a very large, like, power drop on the last turn, so you can somewhat consistently win your Hela lane, which in theory should be the lane you're worst at winning. And then it's just the other problem is it's so consistent to get Hela on the board. Like, even in games where we don't have Hela right now we have a 50-50 chance of pulling Hela. 50-50 because we have Blink in hand and we have Ghost Rider. Like, if we pull Skaar on the next 2 turns or Hela the next 2 turns, we're fine. If not, we bank on a 50-50. Ooh, a Kate Bishop. Are they trying to hog my hand or something? Yeah, I mean, now we can just turn this into our Skaar, and then we can Hela this lane, and then we have an Infinaut death going somewhere, and it's like, cool, what do you do about that? This is what I mean about the, meta right now. It's just like, what do you do against this? I guess I should have Hawkeyed. I should have played Kate Bishop. Or, yeah, I should have played Kate Bishop this turn. What? Gain a little bit more power. I'm curious if he meant to do that, because if I'm being honest, that doesn't look like something you mean to do. If 2 cards in hand, we can fill a lane. We can fill right. Two plus 1 plus 8, 14, gains 3, plus 4, we go up 1, right? Oh yeah, fine with this. Can move the rocket though. Go.
Behold my mighty hand. Behold my mighty hand.
An onslaught, Emperor Hulkling. Crazy. Didn't matter. Crazy though. Right, like, we played so much power in the lane that was supposed to be our Hela lane and got clogged by an acid arrow. But was supposed to be our Hela lane. If our Hela lane was undisrupted, we still would have won this lane even with everything they did here. And they had to play a 6 drop that came from probably something in here. They're just running that. This is actually a card in their deck. Okay. But yeah. They had to play a 6 drop here, and then they weren't able to win the other 2 lanes. So, it's just insane. This deck is insane. So expect a -1 power in the next OTA, because they won't fix the problem. Also, I am complaining about Hela because it's just such a simple deck. Like, in my opinion, simple decks should not be the best decks, especially simple decks that are extremely difficult to tech. The two ways that you beat Hela are by winning priority over them and Eliathing, which is possible, but no one's doing that in this meta. Like, it's not really a thing. So you do that, or you Cosmo it on the last turn. You once again take priority over Hela, which is very possible. As you see, I haven't played a card yet. So it's not an impossibility to do what I'm saying. And you Cosmo it. Technically, there's a third option. And I've been trying to make the third option work, but I just can't find a deck for it. Your third option would be to leech the Hela player. The problem with leeching a Hela player is right here in my hand. You would also have a chance of leeching an Infinaut, which, you know, not great. Also, Subterranea is how you counter Hela. Just fucking... Get wrecked, nerd. I discarded. Black Cat and Death. So we do this. If we pull Blink, we're good. If we pull Hela, we're good. If we pull Ghost Rider, we're good. Jubilee gives me at least a chance. Skaar does nothing for me. Yeah, I mean, just drawing 2 rocks is possible to come back from.
Escape.
I guess Darkhawk's how you counter it, because that's basically what just happened to me. I just got Darkhawked. Yeah, I mean, it's just difficult to tech Hela. Anyway, the tangent I was on, or like how to counter Hela. Using Leech is the way I've been trying to do it. It's just difficult to use Leech because he's, I mean, kind of a bad card. He has the same stat line as like Shang. I know he doesn't literally have the same stat line as Shang. Thank you. You get what I'm saying? He has a 1 more power than Shang, implying that his effect should be equally as powerful as Shang. Like, it's not. If I'm going to put these cards on a scale of how powerful they are, like, Leech is closer to Enchantress, and I would say Enchantress is better. So I'm just saying, like, bumping Leech up to like a 4-6 to at least make me want to play the card would be a nice start. Because I'm not, like, what I'm saying is this should get toned down. I think Hela should be a 6-7, which I think is what she was before they made this change. She should go back to a 6-7. And then I think the tech cards that are supposed to counter Hela need to be better to counter Hela. Like, Leech is better. Sorry, is that accurate? Okay. Dude. Yes. Up. Something. We discard everything but Hela. Iron Man. In this economy? Alright, now we just gotta organize our board to figure out what the hell we're doing. Oh. Yeah. it could matter. We do this. Yeah. 7, 8, 17 left. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. The other option is we leave middle clogged, we just like straight up give it up. But they only have 2 cards discarded, so. But like they'll have 2 from the Hellcow. One of them's Vibranium. Whereas we have yeah, I did it right. We have 3 cards discarded, and all of them are much higher power than Vibranium. Ghost Rider is technically one of them, but if we pull Ghost Rider, properly, we could pull Death or Black Cat, which could be good. He's probably trying to figure out how to organize his board as well. Move everything left and Hela left. That's the gambit. Man, this guy's deep in the tank. But yeah, I mean, I think Leech should get a buff because his effect is very polarizing. Like, it has a very clear downside because of cards like Infinaut, Destroyer, Giganto, right? Which, I mean, Giganto isn't very popular. Destroyer isn't unpopular. And Infinaut's insanely popular because of Hela. So, like, the fact that Leech is the only, like, tech card with a real downside is, you know, interesting. Or, the other thing that they could do to Leech is make Leech hit every 6-drop in your opponent's deck. Like, not only just hit hand, hit the whole deck. So you're definitely hitting the Infinaut in all the Hela decks, but you're also definitely hitting Hela in all the Hela decks. I could see either being a good approach, in my opinion. Hopping into game 4. We have a pretty good start. We almost have a guaranteed Hela. If we pull Skaar, we will have a guaranteed Hela, so Black Cat's sick. Really good for us. I mean, we're really looking for Jubilee, Hela, Skaar. Those 3 cards ensure we pull a Hela, pretty much. Jubilee technically doesn't, but like, it does. We will. What? Okay. You have me intrigued. You have me intrigued for 8 cubes. I'm gonna win Asgard. I'm gonna get my card draws. I'm going to have Hela this game. I don't care about your Iron Patriot. It can go screw off. I'm winning Asgard. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for Asgard and only Asgard. Oh. Nice. I mean, we still need Lady Sif to discard the death. Jubilee could be cool. Not super sold on. Oh no? Okay. That could have been really bad. Oh. Well. Kind of awkward, huh? Huh. They don't have a... I'm fucking terrified. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm terrified this deck might have an Alioth in it. I'm only doing this because I am petrified this deck has an Alioth in it. It didn't. Okay.
Power must be controlled.
We need like one card everywhere.
Minions to me.
Hela listened perfectly. Hela understood the mission. The mission was one card everywhere. She did exactly that, nothing more. The Esson... Oh, that's not their Esson. That makes more sense. Yeah, I don't know what he thought he was doing, really. He shanged? Like, what, where... Why did he snap? Because my only thought was him snapping is he had Alioth, right, to stop my Hela, but he didn't. So I don't really know what the game plan was. I guess the game plan there was surely the Hela player doesn't have the absolute nuts and get the most perfect Hela play line ever. And like, I played that super suboptimally, right? Like if I would have just Hela'd right, like we would have been super fine. What do I do here? Okay, he just, and then do we Hela bar Sinister, or do we something else bar? Like just like Hellcow, something that's like, you know, it's decent power. It's like fine, nothing to write home about, but it's like it's the job done. I mean, also, it assumes we pull one. We could blink bar Sinister. Blinking bar Sinister turn Jubilee into an. I mean, I guess we just Hela bar Sinister, right? Like, I don't know. Feels weird, but here we are. Or what if we just don't even Hela? Holy what? I'm really leaning into that. What if we just don't Hela? These are both 7s. Like we really just don't. Why play the game? They have to Doom here. And then Doom here would be 8. This is... Okay, hold on. Let's do the math here. We are adding 16 power left. We're going to 26. They are losing 3 power, going down to 14. And then they're gaining 8. 9, 10. Gaining. They are basically just adding 8.
Victory.
Did we win that? 25. We're gonna win that by 1 power. And they had to Doom here. They had to realize that they can't play Doom middle. They have to play Doom here. But yeah, so this is the Hela experience. I'm sure most of you have been feeling it this season. So yeah. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed, please like, comment, let me know. Subscribe for Tech Facts, and I'll see you in the next one.